Yo. Welcome to another episode of Battle Rap Breakdown. So let's go ahead and recap Nome 11. Nome 11 was a great event, right? Great event. Had some great matchups, had some great surprise battle announcements. But let's go ahead and get into it, right? So the first match was Mike P versus Loucastro. This one was hard. It was hard. I had Mike P winning 2-1. I can't be mad if somebody says that Loucastro won 2-1. It was a great battle. I think Loucastro is definitely ready to be mentioned with some of the top tier talent, right? I still have Mike P winning 2-1. The next matchup, Av versus J The Nightwing. I got Av winning 3-0. 3-0. Man, J The Nightwing, I love his voice, dope delivery. He choked. I understand that happens to the best of them. I just think Av had more. He was more witty, had great punchlines. I like the wing name flip. He did one. He said something around, what did he say? They don't have to have racks to sell wings. Hooters fell off. Dope line. But yeah, I got Av winning 3-0. Next up, Danny Myers versus Real Sick. Coming into this, I had Danny Myers winning because Danny Myers has been on a wrecking spree, tearing up everything, destroying everything in his path. And I like Real Sick. Real Sick is up there with the Loucastros on his way to the top. Man, I was disappointed that Danny Myers choked the way he choked in the first and the second round. The first round choke, I think his round was dope even with the choke. I think he probably won that round even though he choked, right? But it was a slight slip. It was a slight slip up. It wasn't too bad. But Real Sick came with it. All 3 rounds, he was dope. He said something like, so what if he the GOAT? My people make curry out of that. Dope. I got Real Sick winning 3-0. I was mad at Danny Myers for giving up in the third. He didn't even want to spit his third round. I thought that was kind of tacky. I mean, but that kind of goes to show that, hey, man, you can't be battling every other week. You have to let the brain rest. So I got Real Sick winning 3-0. Next up. Bdot versus DNA. You know what? I'm going to stop counting DNA out. Bdot choked in the second. His first was fire, but he choked in the second. It was a bad choke too. It was a bad choke. Bdot's first round was dope. It was dope. DNA, man, he is so consistent with it. I liked the third round. I liked both of their third rounds. It was crazy. It all boils down to who you believe won the first. I gave the third round to Bdot. I gave it to Bdot, even though I loved DNA's third round. Second round, I think even with the choke, DNA still got that one. First round, that's where the debate starts. So in all actuality, this one can go 2-1 either way. But I had DNA winning the battle. But 2-1 either way. I can't be mad at somebody who believes that Bdot won the first. I gave DNA the first 2 rounds. So DNA 2-1. Next up. Easy the Block Captain versus TRex. TRex, man, he done put on some weight. I think that might be affecting his delivery because he sounds kind of different to me. His breath control, his heavy breathing, maybe it's because he hadn't battled in a while. Well, he actually had a battle a couple months ago. But he's gonna have to lose some weight, man, because his breath control is not what it used to be. But he was funny in his battle. He was funny. I got Easy winning 3-0. Easy, man. Easy came with them struggle bars. And Easy was also commending TRex for his style. So he was giving TRex props. But I still had TRex losing this battle. Easy 3-0. Next up, the co-main event. The co-main event. Geechi Gotti versus Rum Nitty. Going in, I had Geechi winning 2-1. After the battle, I had Geechi winning 2-1. I think this battle, it all depends on what you were in the mood for at that particular moment or that particular 30 minutes. Rum Nitty has some lines. Man, but dang, Geechi's angles, and I said this in my prediction, Geechi is going to come with them angles and them punchlines. He didn't punch heavy like he usually does, but his angles were very effective. They were very, very effective. And Rum Nitty does what Rum Nitty does. Punches. Charisma. His cadence was on point. I just like Geechi's rounds a little bit more, but it could go either way. And I'm glad that regardless of the fan vote, Geechi lost the fan vote by 1 vote. But Rum Nitty said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and split this 150 with my brother. Initially it was 100,000 for the tournament winner, but Drake came in and put another 50,000 and they split it. So they both went home with 75 racks. Awesome, man. So there is no loser. The fans won. We are the winners, right? The last battle of the night, Tay Rock versus Chilla Jones. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to be mad at me, but I had Chilla winning 2-1. I know I had Tay Rock winning in my predictions, but I had Chilla winning 2-1. Chilla came with it, and Tay Rock came with it. I just like Chilla's aggression a little bit more. Not saying that Tay Rock was lackluster. I just like Chilla a little more. Well, there you have it, folks. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Battle Rap Breakdown, and we out. Yep.